Good morning. I have coffee. One of the things I did to lighten my pack this time to try and save my feet was to get rid of my coffee cup. So I'm drinking coffee out of the pot. I made 2 cups. Hot. Oh, that's good. My friend Glenn sent me a new kind of coffee. This is C and S, I think. C.S. Coffee. It's good. I did put in a pack of Starbucks Via here too, but yum. It's going to be a beautiful day. There's like 0% chance of rain here today. I think highs in the 60s, like above 10,000 feet. That's like perfect weather. We'll see. It looks like there's quite a few water sources. I have 1.5 liters left to hike with. I should be good on that front, although some of them are kind of cruddy. The joys of hiking in New Mexico. I do love New Mexico. Don't get me wrong. The lack of water is, a little troubling, especially for somebody who needs to hike lower mileage and can't necessarily push to the next good water source. But I absolutely adore this state. I might cry when I finish. Well, okay. It has been 3 years trying to finish the state of New Mexico. My original plan was to hike a different state on the Continental Divide Trail every year. The first year I attempt was going to come out was when COVID hit and everything shut down. So I didn't start, but I have 3 more years in the bag here. The first year, my brother passed away while I was on trail and I had to go home. I did try and come back and I think my heart wasn't in it and I got stuck in the monsoons and I just needed to go home. And then last year I came out and had really severe problems with my feet. And now I've got 36 miles left. And I've told all my friends and family, this trip is hike, hobble, or crawl. I am crawling or wiggling on my belly like a snake to finish this state. I will do it. That's camp number 1. Just getting packed up and ready to hit the trail. It is kind of a joy to be able to do this so leisurely. So far, the feet feel good. If you haven't been watching my channel before, I had stress fractures in both of my heels 6 months ago. So we're taking this very easy. Okay, so last night I did what I call stealth camping, which is I camped in a spot that is not an established campground. There's a few rules if you want to do that. First, you need to camp on a durable surface. No vegetation, no green grass, no plant life that you're going to injure. So I'll show you my spot and then I'll also show you what I'm going to do to return it to its normal status. This is where I camped. It's just pine needles and dirt. No injury to the place, but now I'm going to repopulate it with little sticks and pine cones. And there you have my stealth campsite that is no longer a campsite. beautiful walk through a meadow this morning. I'm so happy to be out here. So far, so good. Like I should knock on wood, right? Hi, cows. I think the trail goes this way. The cows have knocked over every single signpost in this area. But it's not too difficult to navigate without them, so yay! Well, sheer poetry in motion here, just flopped my ankle over. So I'm just sitting here for a few minutes. It doesn't hurt anymore. Gosh. It doesn't mean my feet are going to go bad. It doesn't mean that. Just because that happened before doesn't mean it's going to happen this time. I'm feeling pretty good otherwise. Sigh. Cows are all sitting up there laughing at me. Boy, she doesn't really belong out here, does she? She can't even stand up straight. Well, I stopped to have a little snack here and drink some water. I think my ankle's fine. I fell on a bush, so it saved it from flopping over all the way, so it doesn't hurt at all. So fingers crossed, I'm golden. Good Lord, have mercy. So, the altitude, hiking uphill, oh, it's kicking my booty hard. But the good news is that on the flat and downhill, I feel pretty much normal. So, and I slept good last night, above 10,000 feet. So that's a good sign. I'm getting ready to drop in elevation here pretty quick. So that should be good. And then I'll come to some water, hopefully, tank up, and then keep going. Life is good. Hi, sweetheart. I won't hurt you. I just want to take a picture. I promise I won't even pick you up. So cute. Hi, honey. I won't hurt you. I promise. I like little toads. CDT marker on this fallen down tree right there. Interesting. Okay, into the tree we go. Okay, the other ankle flopped over. I think I'm fine, but good golly Miss Molly, and I'm off trail. It's kind of overgrown through here, so I was paying attention to the GPS, trying to make my way back to the trail instead of paying attention to the divots in the trail, and there it went. You know, I don't just flop over my ankle. I do it in tremendous style. Faceplant every time. Ah, but I think I'm okay. Good golly, Miss Molly. Now I got to get up and figure out where the trail is. I'm back on trail. I am pretty sure that that little trail marker on the fallen down tree sent me on a wild goose chase, because there was a fork in the road there, and I'm pretty sure if I'd have taken the right fork, I'd have wound up here. But you know, I might have missed almost crying on the trail. Thank goodness for GPS. That's all I gotta say. It's a nice creek that's flowing. Pretty clear water. Lots of cows around, but I'll filter it. I'm going to fill up here. Oh my golly. So I just crossed a creek. That was like at 10.5 miles. And I thought I was on the trail when I crossed the creek, but I was way off of it. I got, I don't know, probably half a mile or so down this trail, and it started to peter out. And so of course I pull out the GPS and I'm not on the trail. So I started heading back to where I crossed the creek, where I knew I was on the trail, and I'm just done. I'm ready to lay down, so I'm in a leaning, very uneven campsite, but it's my home for the night, and I'm happy to be here. I have done this before, and this is to level up my sleeping pad so that I don't roll out the door, because the tent is listing severely to one side. And these are my camp shoes and then my hiking shoes. Hiking shoes far away from the nose. I have one of these a day. I need more today. Oh, I'm not dirty. Oh, my gosh. Feels so good. For dinner tonight, this is food for the soul. I think it's a cauliflower salad. It's got quinoa in it, raisins, carrots, chickpeas, all the good things. And I cold soaked this. Mm. Mm. So good. They can't go out of business. They have to find somebody else to make their stuff. It's too good. Today was a day. Oh my golly. Chores are done. Dinner's done. It's time to relax. Checked out the map. I'm almost a full mile away from the trail junction. And I probably walked back half a mile. It's like, oh my golly, I really did it good. Bonus miles. Today was a great day for bonus miles. So I think I've got like 10 and a half trail miles, but 13 total miles hiked. It's just part of the CDT. The thing is not always well marked, and there's cattle trails and wildlife trails going every which way that look like they might be the real trail. And it's just part of the gig to be misplaced temporarily. I mean, I've got the GPS, so I can find my way back to where I need to be. But yeah, today was good. The good thing about today, the best thing about today, I walked up on a herd of elk. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. I mean, I saw the females up ahead on the trail, and then I saw movement out of the corner of my eye, and it was a big old buck. Of course, they ran away, but I was kind of looking for a campsite. I thought, after watching the Yellowstone National Park videos of the elk goring cars and things, I thought, well, maybe I should move on a bit. So, here I am. Not a great campsite. I had to spend like 10 minutes harvesting cow patties, flipping them off my tent site with my trekking poles. I'm not going to repopulate the tent site with the cow patties when I leave. It's just really dry grass and rocks and listing severely this way. But I feel good. I don't know why I keep falling. I flopped over both of my ankles, my left and my right today, and I don't just like twist my ankle and keep walking. I twist my ankle and fall on my face. And then I fell on my face another time for no reason. I didn't twist my ankle. I mean, yeah, the cows divot up the trail pretty good. And I'm sure I just stepped in a cow hoof hole on the trail and it sent me sprawling. But good golly. I guess I am a little worried about my feet because the last 2 times I was out, when I had the terrible issue with my heels, they were both precipitated by flopping my ankles over. So, I mean, they might not be related at all. I feel fine sitting here. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully I can get more trail miles and less bonus miles. But life is an adventure. I'm happy to be taking part.